Yeah. What's going on, YouTube way? That's right, YouTube way, not Twitch. Not today. I'm gonna be back on Twitch streaming Persona 3, I think, when it comes out. Yeah, because I already got that game downloaded. Ready to go. Pre-install. Game Pass, baby. No, we're gonna do, this may no longer be cool or trendy, but I don't really care. Because I saw people doing them. It looked fun. And I figured, why play video games all the time when I can do other stuff, right? Like, I'll react to... People want to send me videos to watch. I'll react to them, I guess. But, like... Primarily, I think I play video games on Twitch. But I'm definitely here to make some content specifically for YouTube, I think. If you were watching my channel on YouTube and you were watching the Fatal Frame series, I'm so sorry. It's done. Trust me, it's done. The streams are saved. They're ready to go. So they take a good long while to edit. So there's going to be at least 100 episodes, I think. Because I gotta like sit there and break them down, and I can get like 3 episodes out of one stream, roughly. I don't know how... If people want to like comment how long they want like my stuff to be, that would help. I appreciate the advice, the support, the suggestions, all that. But we're gonna get into doing a tier list because this seemed fun, and I really kind of wanted to do some of these. I've never done them before. I think it'd just be a nice... I'm gonna stream some of these too eventually, but I want a bigger audience first. That way there's discussions about what tier stuff can be. You know? Instead of just me here by myself currently, talking alone. Anyways, today we're gonna do video game soundtracks. Apparently per series, according to this. So I'm gonna set a rule right now to make this a little bit easier. If I cannot actively remember a single song from the franchise, it goes into that last category that I've never heard of it. If I can at least remember one, it's going to go in an actual category. So, without further ado, set the royalty-free music going. Alright. Phone, across the room. Don't worry, there's a bed there. Okay, we're good. We're solid. I'm gonna lower that volume just a bit, though. It should all be, like, royalty-free music. Hopefully. YouTube's automation will tell me when I go to upload if anything's a problem, so... I'm hoping it's not, because then that means this whole video is scrapped, and I will just have to never upload it. I don't know. So, we're gonna start this. What do we have? We're starting with Super Mario. Okay, so, Super Mario I'm fairly familiar with. I'm not a fan of the games like Odyssey I've played. I suck at the original games now. When I was a kid, I had the... what was it? Mario World 3 on my Game Boy Advance. And the game was great. I loved it. Like, it worked well. But, can I remember half the music from Mario? Not really. But there are some memorable tunes, so I think I'm going to give it a C. To start. Zelda. That's just like an easy B, because there's just a lot of memorable tracks. Do I think it's top tier level of music? As a professional nobody who listens to a lot of music? Like, my Spotify playlist is like 3,000 songs. And that's me not adding everything I want to add to it. Alright, Metroid. I can't remember a single... Well, I can kind of remember one. So, for soundtracks, I'm going to have to throw it in... I'm going to say it's D. D or F. I'm not actually sure. I don't want to give it an F, because I don't want to, like, piss off all the Metroid fans, but it's going to have to go D. Donkey Kong. I can remember Bramble Blast. So the soundtrack on this game is pretty decent. Or the series, I guess. I forgot, this isn't a single game, it's the franchise that we're doing here. Not between B and C for this one. The Bramble Blast is an absolute bop. Same with Gangplank Galleon, but that's like the only music I remember, so I think it's gonna go in C. Yoshi! Honestly, I remember none of the music from these games. Yeah, no, straight up, like, I remember nothing. So it's going to never heard of it. Kirby. Easy A. No discussion needed. Kirby music goes hard. Star Fox. Another one where I don't know any of the music. I've never played Star Fox. I've attempted to play the first Star Fox. That didn't go well. I'm just gonna have to go and never heard of it. Unfortunately. Pokemon. Pokemon, I want to say A. Now, you know what? I think Pokemon's gonna be an A. Pokemon has a lot of memorable music. I almost want to say it's S tier. Almost. No, you know what? I'm actually conflicted here. Because on one hand, we have like the old music, which is classic Pokemon. You memorize, you remember it, right? Like the battle themes, the gyms, the boss, or not boss, Elite Four, the champion, all that. But Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, despite all the other flaws, has a really good soundtrack. Like, I think everything Toby Fox, that was his name? The guy who does, like, Undertale? Anything he touched in that game music-wise is just absolute gold. I almost want to say it's S just because of that. You know what? I think Pokemon's gonna be our first S. Alright, Earthbound. I've played a bit of the first Earthbound. I remember none of the music. Unfortunately. Sorry, mother fans. Fans of my mother. F-Zero. F-Zero, I know 2 songs and 2 songs only. It's going to go in D. Those songs are good. Fire Emblem. I can remember 1 song from the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem. I've never really gotten into the Fire Emblem series. It's gonna be an F. It's gonna be our first F. WarioWare. Never played. If it was just Wario as a franchise, I could have at least given it a D. Because I remember 1 song from was it Wario Land? It was on the damn Game Boy. I know that. It's the only one I've played. Metal Gear. It's gonna. Oh man, this is gonna be the one that like gets me all the hate messages, isn't it? No, there's a couple in here I think that are gonna get me like death threats, but there's gonna be some super hot takes in here. But it's also based off like my own experience with the franchises, so don't take it too personally if I throw your favorite franchise into like F or D. It's just if I've never played it or if I don't remember anything from it, that's where I'm putting it. You can put it wherever you think it is if you're a bigger fan than I am. So, Metal Gear, I want to say is a B. Yeah, if you take into account Metal Gear Revengeance, Snake Eater, there's a bunch of good songs in there. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the Metal Gear franchise either. I played a lot of Phantom Pain, but then I got super bored of it and just never went back. Sonic. Sonic's got some good songs. Sonic's got a lot of good songs. I think Sonic is actually going to be another A tier. Animal Crossing. I've only ever played 1 Animal Crossing. It was on the Switch. It was... Oh no. New Horizons? I think that's what it's called. The new one! The only one that people play right now. Unless you're nostalgic for the old ones. But, there's a lot of, like, get stuck in your head music in it. I've noticed. And I put a lot of hours into this, actually. Especially when I realized I could cheat and just reset my Switch's clock to just keep progressing days so I can keep playing as long as I want. Instead of pick up and play for 5 minutes, it's like, alright, my day's done. So I think it's going to go in B. Because it is up there. Mega Man is another easy A, I would say. Not having played a lot of the games, but I do know a lot of the music. And a lot of the music is catchy and memorable. Xenoblade is going to be another... I'm stuck between A and S on Xenoblade. And it's not because I'm partial to RPGs, but just from what I've heard of the franchise, because I haven't played the third one. I've played the first, I've played a good chunk of the second one, and the music in both of those is just absolute. You know what? I think Xenoblade's going to be another S, because the music in that's just really damn good. Street Fighter. I know, like, Guile's theme and Chun-Li's theme. That's about it. Because again, I'm not big on fighting games. My girlfriend will attest to that because she loves fighting games and constantly beats my ass in them because I have to play them with her. In fact, she just bought me Kill la Kill If, and I'm just dreading playing it. I don't know. So Street Fighter is gonna be an F for me, honestly, because yeah, it's memorable, but I think there's better fighting games that have better music, like Blaze Blue or something. Alright. Final Fantasy. It's hard to not put it in S, because there's just so much. There's so much with Final Fantasy. Between Nobuo Uematsu composing, God, I just forgot his name. Soken from 14, and I guess 16 now. And then, what? The female composer that's in it occasionally too. Can't remember her name right now. Yeah, no, it's an S. There's too much good stuff in Final Fantasy. Like if anyone threw it in anything other, I'd actually be surprised. Bayonetta, again, never played the second or third. I played a bit of the first, but the music's really good. I'm stuck between A and B for this one. Definitely not S. A and B, though. For sure one of these two. I kind of have to exclude the, Fly Me to the Moon and Moon River, because as good as those two songs are, they are technically covers of original music. So I'm gonna have to just, the game's own soundtrack has to carry the weight. That's gonna be another rule. So games like, I'm looking down there, Cyberpunk stands out. Cyberpunk's like the only one where it's gonna use like... Well, no. I guess Cyberpunk's fine, because the radio music's fine in the game. It's all original to the game. I guess. I don't know. You know what? I'll deal with it when I get to it. It's way down the list. I gotta deal with Bayonetta. Bayonetta, I think, is gonna be... You know what? I'm gonna give it an A. Splatoon. Not a fan. Played the game. I mean, I like the game. I had fun with the game. I've only ever played the second one. A bit. And I think online was almost dead at the time, so... The game was definitely on its way out, community was. Because the third one was gonna start coming out. Don't remember any of the fucking music. Not at all. There's my first curse on the video, but I think I got past YouTube's, like, censorship time, which is what I was trying to do. It's gotta be D or C. I'll give it a C. Castlevania is another, like, instant S, because it's too memorable. There's gonna be, I think there's gonna be a few instant S's in here for me. Persona, don't like that he used, the Persona 5 logo for it, but Persona as a franchise, crazy amount of good music, instant, S. Dragon Quest, I'd have to give it an A. This is another just, easy choice for me. It's weird, the RPG ones are just easier choices for me because I play them more. Dragon Quest music is generally just very cheery, mostly memorable, too. Especially, the main theme is super iconic. Banjo-Kazooie. Here we go. I'm gonna anger more people, I think. I know, one song from Banjo-Kazooie. I played a bit of the first game. It was never really my thing. I didn't grow up with Nintendo. I grew up on PlayStation and Game Boy. The Game Boy was my Nintendo experience. So, not the best. All things considered. Although I think I had nothing but stellar games for Game Boy, though. Despite all the garbage that existed for that handheld at the time. But that's beside the point. Banjo-Kazooie, I remember one song. I'm gonna have to give it a D or C. It's gonna have to go in D. I'm so sorry, fans. ARMS, I've heard one song, but it was in the Smash trailer, so I'm gonna have to just say I've never heard of it. unfortunately. I don't know the soundtrack. And I also never played it. Minecraft, I'm gonna have to say is a B or A. Because Minecraft is another one of those ones where it's just like you kind of know the music or a few of the songs. I think it's gonna be a B. It's up there, but it's not up there. Kingdom Hearts. Here we go. I'm gonna just anger everyone, every fan base today. I think I'm gonna do 2 of these tier lists today, and then try and edit them down and upload them. I'm hoping to get these videos like maybe 15, 20-ish minutes long each. Maybe I don't want these to be like super short, like bam, 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 done. Because I do want to like talk and discuss about stuff. I get my own like point of views and shit. But Kingdom Hearts, I can't in good conscience give it an S because there is some absolute trash in there. They have had good soundtracks, but I do not think they are better than the ones. See, now it conflicts with Pokemon though. Do I think it's better than Pokemon? You know what? This is gonna rock everything. I'm moving Pokemon down to A. For me, Pokemon's gonna have to go down to A because I do not think Pokemon music is better than Kingdom Hearts, nor do I think Kingdom Hearts music is better than Pokemon's. I honestly believe they're even, so they're both gonna have to be an A. Luigi's Mansion, alright! That's all I know, so it's gonna have to go and C. Just for the one song. Almost want to put it in D. But... Club Penguin, why is this even in here? This is the hottest take. What the hell is Club Penguin even in here for? Never heard of it. Cuphead. There's some good bops in there. I'll throw it in C. Deltarune. I've played like 20 minutes. Going in D. Crash Bandicoot. Apart from like the main theme, I don't remember any of the music, even though these games are really good. Like, there's no song that just like stands out. I'm gonna have to, I may have to throw Crash in C. C for Crash. Doom is an A. Maybe S. A for sure. The Doom franchise music is really, especially with the new games. Holy shit. You know what? Doomsday, I can't do S. I can't do S for Doom. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's another A, honestly. If you've never played Hollow Knight, the soundtrack for that game goes so hard. Metal Slug. I've played a bit of it. I remember, unfortunately, none of the music. Unfortunately, I had to put Metal Slug in. Never heard of it. Why is Mario and Luigi? This shouldn't even be in here. It should have just been part of the Mario franchise list. Why is this its own thing? Unfortunately, I've never, really played those Mario and Luigi games, so I know none of the music. Overwatch is an F. That's the easy F. Is it unfair? I don't know. I think Battleborn was the better game. Everyone, go sign the petition to get Battleborn re-released. That exists, by the way. I actually paid the money for that. Paper Mario. Why? Paper Mario should just be part of the Mario series. Why are there 3 different Mario categories? Out of spite. And the fact that I actually don't remember music it's going in, I've never heard of it. Shovel Knight. Haven't played. I think I own the game. I've seen people play it. I personally, this might break my one rule. I've never personally heard the music, but I believe it's fine, so I think Shovel Knight might get a pass, but only as high as D. The music may be better than D, but because I'm breaking the rule, I'm gonna penalize it a little bit here. Elder Scrolls. That's an A. Actually, Elder Scrolls might be S. You know what? Elder Scrolls is S. It's too iconic. Especially after Skyrim. For sure, it's iconic music now. Undertale. At least, you know what? I'll have to give Undertale a B. I've never played, but I know a few of the songs that are absolute bangers. Why? Why are all these separate Mario ones in here when it should just be in the Mario category? It should just fall under that. They're Mario games. Mario Kart I played a little bit of. Again, didn't really grow up with a Nintendo. Mario Kart 64 I never really played. The only one I've really gotten my hands on is the Switch one. And it's fine. Do I remember any of the music? I remember Coconut Mall. That's it. Even then. You know what? I'll be nice to Mario Kart. I'll give it a B. Mario's got to get up here a bit better. that was his last chance, I think. Fatal Fury. This is interesting. I own several of the games for some reason, because I think I buy old fighting games when I have money and nothing else I want to buy, and it's all on sale. I'm weird. So I have a bunch of these games on PS4. And I haven't, unfortunately, heard any of the music, so I'm just going to throw it an F. Unfortunately. King of Fighters. Never heard it. No, wait. I've heard some. You know what's going to go in? It's going to go D. Unfortunately. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's going to go in B, I think. It's not because I'm trying to pad out the lines. Or F would have like 3 more in it right now. Cyberpunk, its ambient soundtrack is okay, nothing memorable. You're basically just there for the samurai music. Which is honestly A, but everything else I'm gonna say lowers it to a B. And I don't really want to count the radio music in the game. If they are by actual artists, I don't know. My rules are getting weirder by the second for this one. Dark Souls. I absolutely suck at these games. I have tried several dozen times on several different games. The farthest I've gotten, I don't know, do you count Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise as a Souls game? Because I do. It's a Souls-like. And I've beaten the shit out of that one. For sure. I've done it on stream. I've played it on stream with my mod. I bought him the game just to play that game co-op with somebody. Because despite all the bad acting, voice acting, and the story being kind of not great, the music in the game and the gameplay really carry that game. But we're not here to rate the game, we're here to rate Dark Souls' soundtrack. I've heard a decent number of tracks from it, and they're pretty good. So I'm gonna throw it up here in A, actually. Tekken. Never played, never heard the music. Fortnite. Yeah, no, Fortnite's I've never heard of it. I would have given it an F for its lackluster music, but I can't say that if I've never heard the music. Because I've played it for like 5 minutes once, back when it like first came out, I think, but I was excited for it when it was a builder game. And that was it, like you survived the night with friends. Halo's gonna be up there in B. Halo's got some iconic, memorable tracks. God of War, unfortunately, I think I've heard 1 or 2 songs because I've seen playthroughs of the new one. I'll give it an F. Sorry, God of War fans. Not sorry, Sony fanboys. Ratchet & Clank. Although I've played several of their games, beaten a few of their games, love a good chunk of their games, I don't remember any of the music. So it's gonna have to go and never heard of it. Which is wild. Last of Us. Instant. No explanation needed on that one. Silent Hill. Okay, so Silent Hill is gonna be an interesting one. So, having played none of the games except Homecoming. That's right, you heard me. I've only played Homecoming. But Googling the soundtracks after hearing one song and finding all of the lyric music, all the vocal music from Silent Hill franchise, Silent Hill goes into A. because those vocal tracks are really good. Team Fortress, we'll have to throw B. I've played a bunch of it. It's fun. Something to write home about soundtrack wise, but it's up there. It's catchy when it's going. You got the I can't make the bongo noises, but they're going. They're going. Plants vs Zombies. Never heard of it. Never played. I played it for 5 minutes, I think, before when it first came out on my old laptop, way back in 1800. Psychonauts. Never played. Super Smash Bros. We're on the last one. I don't know how fast I went through this. Hopefully not crazy. Let me just look at my... Oh, this went for half an hour, actually. Holy shit. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Smash Bros. So this is going to be a real interesting one, and I'm kind of mad I saved it for last, but all at the same time it makes sense. Because there's so many of the other soundtracks from these games in Smash Bros. I think Smash Bros. Just instantly goes to S. How can you go wrong? Literally, all of these, except for Elder Scrolls, are already in Smash Bros. 90, a bunch of these are in Smash Bros. So, that's that. This was fun. I enjoyed discussing my thoughts and my experiences and stuff. I've got 2 more of these planned currently. One of them, I think I might actually do the video game character Smash or Pass next, and it's gonna be. I wanted to save that. I don't know. I want to save it for when I have a stream going and there's an actual decent sized audience of people to just argue with about who's hot, who you would bang video game character wise. So I might go for my other one that I have that I've forgotten I've saved instead for the next one, because I want to do 2 of these for YouTube for sure. So for this one, I'm gonna wrap it up. You've seen this. This is the final. This is the final tally. Not really a tally, is it? It's a ranking. There's a lot in Never Heard of It. There's also a lot in A though. It's only 4 shy of being tied with Never Heard of It, but A definitely wins. Otherwise, we'll just delete that bottom category. Everything in it gone, doesn't exist. A wins. As an actual category for competing, it would win. It wins, I guess. It's got the most in it. This wasn't even a contest. I don't know why I'm comparing it. That's gonna be it for this one. Thank you so much for everyone who showed up. Not showed up. Everyone who watched this video. I keep forgetting this is for YouTube. Oh. I guess make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. Appreciate it more if you went and did that on my Twitch. Link for that should be on my YouTube somewhere. I put it somewhere, I believe. I'll review it after and I'll correct if I need to in the next video. So I'm going to do another one right after this, back to back. So thank you all for watching, and I will definitely see you all back in the Briar next time. So have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next video.